Something that was not so fun over the weekend, unfortunately. Topic number 9, the goaltender for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Matisse Kivlenieks. I am so sorry if I'm butchering his name. Just 24 years old, died in a fireworks accident in just outside of Columbus, Ohio, actually a suburb of Detroit in Michigan. Horrible situation for this young man, horrible situation for his family. Brandon, what are your thoughts on this situation that happened on July 4th?
Well, yeah, I'm going to call him by what his teammates call him, and that's Kivy. And I mean, it was a tragic moment to lose Kivy, and that's what a lot of his teammates are saying, that, like, you know, he was that young, bright star that was like everybody liked on the team, and they were calling him, you know, that, hey, I'm going to miss you, brother, and RIP, brother. And that told me a lot about the type of person he was, and not just being obviously a great NHL goalie and a young star up and coming in the game, but that his teammates really loved him and adored him and loved being around him. And that's the biggest part of the game. I always say with sports, man, sports are fun, but it's the relationships that we build in sports that really, you know, last forever. And that's what we're always involved in sports. And that's the greatest part about sports. And so his teammates are really hurting right now. So our thoughts are out to them and obviously out to this young man's family, but really a tragic accident with fireworks to be hit with a mortar shell in the chest. And they said that he was just sitting in a hot tub, you know, off to the side. So this is just a really horrible accident gone wrong with explosives. And it's really one of those things where I'm not a fan of fireworks at all. I'm personally glad that they're illegal here in Massachusetts. I wish they were illegal across the United States, that only professionals could handle them, because you have moments like this. And this could have even still been a professional crew, and they might have still had an accident. I know even most recently, I forgot what beach it was here in Massachusetts, one of the fireworks trucks blew up, and that was a professional crew doing it. So it's just with explosives, anything can happen. And, man, life is so short. To see this young man lose his life to a fireworks accident is just tragic. Tragic for the NHL, tragic for his family, for his teammates, and just for everybody right now. So this is a really sad story. And like I said, my thoughts and prayers are certainly out to his family and to his teammates right now.
Yeah, no question. This is really rough, like you mentioned, for the Columbus Blue Jackets. The other tough part about this, too, is it is at the home of one of his goalie coaches. Now, I'm not sure if this gentleman is a coach with Columbus or if it's his private goalie coach. I would imagine it's the latter. But this coach's daughter had just gotten married, so they were having this big celebration just outside of Detroit, for this huge family party. He's hanging out in the hot tub. They're doing fireworks because it's the 4th of July, and then this happens, and it's just tragedy on top of tragedy in a time when, 4th of July, especially this year's 4th of July, where we're all able to hang out again now that we're getting through the pandemic and we can see people, and a lot of us are vaccinated, and we can do a lot of fun things. And, this was really the first big holiday that everybody could get together here in America, and we're outside, and it's and the weather wasn't perfect here in Massachusetts, but it was good enough. And, we're all able to get along. And then something like this happens. It's just not that it would ever be good timing, but just the timing's horrible. He wasn't the starting goalie for the Blue Jackets. He was kind of one of those goalies that would come up to the NHL and go back down to the AHL. He was kind of a tweener so far in his career, but only just 24. So you don't even know how good of a player he could have been. But that's secondary to the fact that he lost his life. Just such a rough situation for him, for his family, for the people at the party, who I'm sure were devastated. And I know there was 911 calls to try to save his life, but they weren't able to. And it's just a brutal situation there with that goalie from the Blue Jackets. Really tough.
Yeah, no, like I said, this is just a tragedy all around, and hopefully a tragic accident that we hopefully never see again in our lifetime. But our thoughts and prayers are certainly out to his family, his teammates, and to the Columbus Blue Jackets, and to the whole hockey world, because it's sports, they become tight knit, whether it be the football world, the basketball world, or the hockey world. We're all in it together. So our thoughts and prayers certainly go out to those people.